of college football kicking off here in Week 0. And the Seminoles kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. He'll bring it out. It's Pride. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So New Mexico State's offense will take the field first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Pride. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Off the play fake. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Smashes ahead. Got enough for the first. Here's a little room there. He's got 42 yards rushing. What a way to get this season started.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Fires on the move. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Aggies headed quickly to the line. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Gets it out quickly. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
And they're able to get him down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Robinson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Ward or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger.
Turning it on! They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
First down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Seminoles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls and fires complete. Touchdown, Knowles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Stanley. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Back to throw. It's Webster. Looking for a deep man. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. The give from the gun. Maybe a crease. Bounced off his feet. The Seminoles in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. He's got 47 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Handoff from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Sperry. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through one quarter of play. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get his first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented Joe Grit quarterback.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Right back to it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out of the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. Could be an alley. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Going with the counter play here. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
And the quarterback knew that that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box before the snap. He knew he had good numbers. He knew he had good angles and blocking. So that is a green-lit play from the get-go. Hand it off, go make yards.
Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw, it's Webster. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dome. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Swings it out to his running back. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Got his man. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Ball is loose. Oh, he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down.
What a lucky break for the running. I can't imagine.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The offense changing the play. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Got his man out of the backfield. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a man. It's Berry. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Wants to throw on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Number 81, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, Florida State's head coach told me at the half, Coach told me he is thrilled with his transfer running back. This is exactly why they brought him.
Trying to get behind the defense. Goes high to pull it in. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. Back to pass, it's Berry. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Noles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Time to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Running inside, it's Stanley.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And they're able to get him on the ground. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Reese?
Holly, thank you. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying the left side. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Trying to move them on the counter, and he'll be smacked to the ground. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Quarterback keep. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play.
Got a little grass. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just handing the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Stanley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll go right back to the run. There's some room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for...
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
To the air, it's Berry. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers. Offensively, just keep chucking it.
Making side adjustments here. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Keep it on the ground. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. And the route is on.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A little release to the back. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. With the catch, it's Kane. He's loose. Touchdown, Aggies. He got a step and just dusted the field. And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
He's not going to get it in, and the lead will remain 18 as they were trying to make this a two-possession game. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is
Deep shot for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, no! And the punishment has been extended. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Dropping back, it's Webster. Bringing the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Stanley. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. Still running at the 40. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Caught in the backfield, it's Stanley. He breaks a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. Fires downfield. And the timing just a hair off.
And unfortunately, man, another... This offense is just running out of time. Like they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Makes the grab, and the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Berry. Unleashes one deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last. Makes the grab in their space. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Maybe some room here. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you could tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a 3rd down.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. I'll try to get things off on time after the delay of game. Now it's 2nd and 12. They'll go to the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. It's 3rd and 5. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left.